this is a great park. It's 100 years old, and we got to keep making sure that it's ready for the 21st century. And Maddie in the Senate and Representative Esther Golar in the House voted for a bill that I signed into law that gives us resources, money, in order to invest in our parks here in Chicago, in the suburbs, downstate. We think parks are really, really important. We work with the Chicago Park District all the time to take good care of these buildings. Some of them, as I said, are a century old. They may need a little investment to bring them up to standards for the 21st century, but there's so many good things that go into parks, whether it's sports and basketball and baseball and swimming, but it's also about art and music, opportunities to learn things you didn't know. You make friendships in a park that can last a lifetime, and I think it's so important that we put our money where our mouth is in Illinois and take good care of our kids especially. And one of the best ways to do that is to invest in parks like Sherman Park. And I just saw over here when I came in about the Jackie Robinson West National Champions. How about that? We know those kids know how to get it done. JRW, right? Yeah. And it's very important that we understand that all those folks, the coaches and the manager and the parents, they were volunteers. They were doing it for the love of their children and the love of the game. And that's why today we're investing with the Park District $400,000 in this here park. We want to make sure we invest in y'all. And I want to thank everyone who is here today and who will be coming here through many, many years. Here we have some kids coming through, and maybe they're learning about dance or art. They may be learning about cheerleading or playing basketball. My brother is a basketball coach for 33 years at a high school, not too far from here, called Fenwick. And he had many players come through. And then one of them went to Duke, Corey Maggette. And then he went to the NBA for 15 years. So I don't know if anybody here is going to be in the NBA. I hope you are. I can see so many candidates. But I want to tell you, I went to Georgetown, okay? We don't always win every single game. We're a pretty good basketball school. But John Thompson was a coach when I was there. He had a deflated basketball on his desk. And he was a great basketball coach, and he had a lot of players that were NBA stars. But he always said to every player who came through, sooner or later, your career, that ball is going to be deflated. So you better get a degree. You better study hard. It all goes together, the sports and the academics. We believe in you, all you young men and women who are here today. You are our future. Senator Hunter, Representative Golar, and me, the governor, we can't do this job forever. You got to take over, okay? Somebody here is going to be the governor, state senator right over there, okay? So we understand that investing in this park is investing in you because you are excellent. We know you have great talent. And Maddie, why don't you come forward and say a few words on behalf of everybody. Before she starts, I just want everybody to know that this senator right over here is the best softball player in the Illinois General Assembly, male or female. She was an all-star. She was a home run hitter. Take it from there, Maddie.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. Well, I did grow up in Robert Taylor Homes, and Taylor Park is right there. And as a child, I actually grew up in the park. We would swim. We belonged to a swim team. We did the drama. And that's where I hit all of my home runs at in Taylor Park and Washington Park and some of the other parks. But, I just want to thank you, Mr. Governor, for signing the capital bill that allowed the dollars to come back into the community. These are your tax dollars that you pay every day that are coming back into the community, okay? So, and whenever I see some fresh paint and some new windows and all kinds of sightings and physical plant improvement, I feel really good about it, because all of these young people standing behind me remind me of when I was a young person growing up in the park, And I started over at Taylor Park, I think I was like 8 or 10 years old, And so I took advantage of all of the activities that the Park District provided. And so that's why I'm so happy to see these young people in the park enjoying themselves and having a great, great time. And I also would like to thank the Chicago Park District in particular for being there for me as well as for these young people, because you really need a safety net. You need someplace safe and clean to go. And this is the place for it. And I love to have meetings here at this in this park and in this building here. So thank you guys so very, very much.
All right, well, thank you, Maddie.
Thank you.
This is a home run hitter right here. Okay. Tonight I'm going to go to the White Sox game. We're going to honor Paul Konerko. He had a great career with the White Sox.
Okay.
Hit a lot of home runs, but not as many as Maddie Hunter when she was playing softball coming up. And I want to bring up Esther Golar. Esther is my friend in the Illinois House from this district. She knows how to put people together. 99% of life is working together. Got to just show up and work together. So come on over, Esther, and talk a little bit about the good work, okay?
Thank you, Governor. It's been a pleasure to be a part of the parks. When I first came in, I didn't know a great deal about many things. However, when I started appointed in 2005 and 2006, I got my first capital dollars, and I began to really look at my parks and invested in many of them. In fact, the new playground that's over to my left is some of where I put some money some years ago. And actually, I was just talking to some of the residents here, the constituents, and telling them about the parks. And actually, I can say, and I'm not bragging, but $12 million have been invested out of dollars in the parks from my district.
All right. That's
12 million.
Very good job.
That's a brag.
Now, also I want to say that young people, Senator Hunter and I are very much attuned to the public safety issues that our young people are facing. And of course, the governor, he's put on so many anti-violence initiatives in regards to it, and this is a priority for him, along with other things. So we thank you all for coming out. Most of all, we want to thank the advisory board that is here, Marvin Tolbert, who is the person that's over this, and all of the people that make it happen every day. But we, as laborers of love in terms of making sure that our children are safe each day, we have to do a lot more. And so we thank you all for coming out today, especially the young people. We wish you well as you go into this school year. You've only been in school now for about a month, and we just want you to be the best that you could be. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well said, Esther, as always. Very well said, Esther. Esther and Maddie are very strong advocates of proper funding of our schools and our parks. They go hand in hand together. And someone from the Park District who was in the General Assembly and who helped vote for this funding, and she's now working for the Park District of Chicago, our partners. She's here today, and I want her to come forward. Kim Dubuclet. Come on forward here, Kim. Good to see you again. Very good.
On behalf of, I'm short. On behalf of Michael Kelly and the Chicago Park District, I want to say thank you, Governor. Being a former state rep, I know how hard it is to work for these funds and to get it through both houses and to get it signed by the governor. So I just want to say thank you for your hard work. I continue to love working with you all and with the governor to continue to get more funds, and I look forward to more funds in the future. Thank you.
Doing well.